If you're running a CPA firm right now, you know the deal. The pressure is on to scale up, get those overhead costs down, and really get ready for 2025. Today, we're going to break down a really powerful strategy that's totally changing the game for firms of all sizes, and that's strategic outsourcing. So let me just start with a quick question. Does any of this sound familiar? Tax season is just a complete blur. Your best people are buried under a mountain of compliance work, and you're actually turning away new business because you just don't have the bandwidth. If you're kind of nodding your head right now, trust me, you are not alone. This is the biggest bottleneck holding so many firms back.
The reality is, the world of accounting has completely changed. Technology is moving at lightning speed, clients are expecting more and more advisory services, not just number crunching, and you've got competition coming at you from all sides. That old model of just hiring more people to do more work, it's just not cutting it anymore. It's becoming totally unsustainable.
So what are the smartest firms doing? How are they adapting? Well, they're making a huge strategic shift. They're focusing on that high-value advisory work, the kind of stuff clients really, really value. And to do that, they're keeping their in-house teams lean and mean, they're tapping into a global talent pool for the heavy lifting, and they're using some pretty cool models to grow without the growing pains.
And all of this, it really points to one core strategy: strategic outsourcing. This isn't just a buzzword or a little trend anymore. For a growing number of firms, it's quickly becoming the new normal, the standard way to build a smart, scalable business.
And let's get one thing straight right away. This is not just a game for the huge Big Four firms. Not anymore. The way things are set up today, even solo CPAs in small firms can tap into incredible offshore teams to handle pretty much everything from daily bookkeeping to the most complex tax returns. All right, let's talk about the real impact here. I'm going to put a number on the screen that just stops everyone in their tracks: 70%. Any guesses what that number represents?
That's right. It's the potential reduction in your staffing costs. Think about that. By using global talent for compliance and all that back office work, firms can slash one of their single biggest expenses by up to 70%. That frees up a ton of cash to pour back into new tech, marketing, or beefing up your in-house advisory team.
But here's the thing, and this is so important. It's about way more than just saving money. With strategic outsourcing, you can slash your turnaround times. You can literally get work done overnight while you sleep. It gives you this elastic capacity so you can handle that tax season rush without completely burning out your team. And with something called white labeling, you can offer new services under your own brand, and your clients, they'll never even know. Okay, so that's the why. It's pretty compelling, right? But now let's get into the how. Let's look at the actual blueprint for growth and see how firms are putting this into action. It really just boils down to three main ways people are using this. First, you've got your back office support, offloading all the routine stuff like data entry and payroll. Second, getting that critical relief during tax season for all those 1040s and corporate returns. And third, this is the big one, using white label services to expand what your firm can offer. And that third one, it's an absolute game changer. Imagine this, a client asks you for monthly bookkeeping, but that's not really your thing. Well, with white labeling, you have an expert partner who handles all that work behind the scenes, and you just deliver it to the client under your firm's name. It's like instant risk-free expansion. It's basically growth on demand. Now, of course, I know what you're probably thinking. Making a shift like this brings up some really important questions and some totally valid concerns. So let's tackle the biggest hurdles that usually stop people from taking that next step. And this is always question number one, as it should be. In a business that is built on trust and absolute confidentiality, is it actually safe to send client data to an outside team? And the short answer is yes, absolutely, as long as you work with the right partner. Reputable firms operate with bank-level security. We're talking about encrypted data transfers, strict access controls so people only see exactly what they need to see, legally binding NDAs, the whole 9 yards. Security is priority number one, period. So when you get that security piece locked down, it allows you to totally rethink how you build your team. This slide really shows that transformation perfectly. You move from the old way, massive overhead, fixed capacity, and that constant headache of hiring, to a modern hybrid model. You have a lean, high-value core team in-house, and they're supported by this flexible, scalable offshore team. Okay, so what's the next big fear we always hear about? Control. I get it. You've built your firm on your reputation and your specific processes. So if someone else is doing the work, does that mean you lose control over the quality and the deadlines? Nope, not at all. You are still in the driver's seat.
You assign the tasks, you review all the completed work, and you're the one setting the priorities. A good partner works inside your systems, not outside of them. They act like a seamless extension of your own team.
So, if the security is rock solid and you're still in control, the next logical question is, okay, how much of a pain is this to set up? Is this going to be some long, complicated process just to get started? This is the amazing part. It's actually incredibly fast. You can have a qualified, experienced offshore CPA fully integrated with your team and ready to go in as little as 7 to 10 business days. You can start small too, maybe with just one person or one specific project, and then scale up from there as you get comfortable.
So when you start to put all these pieces together, the huge cost savings, the extra capacity, the security, the control, you can really start to completely reimagine what your firm could be.
And really, this is what it all comes down to. The CPA firms that are going to win in the next few years aren't going to be the ones with the biggest teams or the fanciest downtown offices. They're going to be the ones with the smartest, most efficient systems for delivering incredible value to their clients. Which brings us to this final thought, and it just perfectly sums up this whole shift. Growth in 2025 isn't about working more hours. It's not about the grind. It's about working smarter.
So, look, the question isn't whether the industry is changing. We all know it is. The real question is whether your firm is ready to change with it. The tools to work smarter, not harder, they're already here. The only thing left to decide is when are you going to start using them?